Without a wrinkle or a gray hair in sight, Barbie hits a milestone today, turning the big 5-0. And while the American icon may have begun her life as just a doll, over the last 5 decades, she's grown into so much more.
My Barbie doll is really real.
She's blonde, she's beautiful. She's Barbara Millicent Roberts, better known as Barbie.
She's it!
The 11.5-inch doll, more famous than almost any full-sized adult. She wears it well, but would you believe Barbie's 50 years old? Barbie made her debut at the American International Toy Fair in New York on March 9, 1959, the creation of Mattel Toy Company co-founder Ruth Handler, and named after Handler's daughter, Barbara.
She designed it with her daughter in mind. As she watched her daughter play out these ideas of who she could be with fashion, role play, and the brand took off from there.
Mattel sold 300,000 Barbie dolls that first year at $3 a piece. Today, kids can buy Barbies in over 150 countries, with sales totaling $1.5 billion per year. Mattel estimates 3 Barbie dolls are sold somewhere every second. And she's more than just a financial success. Over the past 5 decades, Barbie has become a cultural phenomenon, spawning magazines, Andy Warhol paintings, Saturday Night Live skits.
Haven't you ever wondered why we look so much alike? Or why we're both double-jointed?
Even a hit song.
She started as a toy. Nobody would have had any clue how big and important Barbie would become.
She's also had more than 100 careers, including surgeon, astronaut, NASCAR driver, and presidential candidate. Oftentimes with on-again, off-again boyfriend Ken by her side. And while Barbie's famous curves have been criticized by some for creating unrealistic body standards in girls, it seems every new generation discovers her once again.
I think if you take Barbie too literally, then yes, it's not a standard of femininity that most girls can actually live out. On the other hand, there's some evidence that shows that most girls understand that Barbie is just a fun fantasy.
It's not just kids either. There are 8 million avid Barbie collectors around the world, with many paying top dollar for the coveted dolls.
I think a lot of people collect Barbie because it brings back a very familiar place of their childhood, and they want to take their children back to that piece of happiness as well.
She may be turning 50, but Barbie is ageless, truly a living doll.
She's an 11.5-inch doll that perfectly reflects what is culture, fashion, and aspiration. And I think that's what makes her the great brand that she is, and will make her the great brand that she'll always be.
To honor Barbie's first 50 years, we have a collection of Barbies from different decades here. We've got the 60s, 70s, 80s, back to the 50s,
right,
and then into today, and making her television debut, Mattel's 2009 bathing suit Barbie doll.
Oh, my!
What do you think?
That's right. G.I. Joe's outside. He wants to come in.
Why did she dump Ken? I'll never understand
2004.
that. I don't
Shocking.
understand that.
He had nothing to say.
Well, yeah.
He's very plastic.
That's the good ones, you know? They can be trained. Happy birthday, Barbie.